That girl on the poster look pretty, yeah. I like it. Good night. Good night. Good night, Charles Robridge. Or as we would say, Charles Robridge. Good night. Tonight, I am, words are fading me. I am so honored. I'm so honored. I'm honored because I have the privilege as the granddaughter of plantation workers, as a daughter of the labor class. I have the privilege this evening to stand on a platform of powerhouses. All women coming out and taking this platform tonight to support one of their own, to support a daughter of this soil who has a passion, as all of the speakers who have gone before have as well, a passion to serve and a passion for justice. Tonight I speak to you because not only from the point of view of a passion, but my honor tonight comes because these are all women who come from a similar background as well, who have demonstrated leadership and who have been successful in different spheres, particularly in political leadership within this country. And I stand on their shoulders, the ones like Dame Billy Miller. Tonight, I stood there just around the middle, the center there, and I was thinking, who would have thought that I would be standing here presenting myself to you, having been endorsed by an icon in the political life of this country. Dame Billy said that she started to serve in 1976, when I was born. And as a young girl coming up and following what is going on in current affairs, I never would have imagined that this day would come. So I stand here tonight, not only in awe, but encouraging you, all of you young women, the ones in my team, the ones who are standing around, young women in St. George North, young women in Barbados. I come to you standing before you as opportunity. Because once we can get the opportunity to be, we not only will be, but we can be, we will be, and we will be successful at what we are doing. I'm proud tonight, therefore, and I won't keep you long, because I know that there is a powerhouse coming. And as I have been going around, even this evening, when I got all women down here, I come in to hear Dame Billy and Liz Thompson. So I'm not going to keep you from Liz Thompson too long, because you have been hearing me, not only on platforms, but I have been coming to you. And still up to this evening, I've been thrilled. I was in Valleyland. Oh, Toni Moore taught you then going get here, taught you then coming down here and talk to me. And as I was standing in the crowd tonight, different people are coming, you ain't get my side yet. And that is encouragement. Because if people don't want to see you, they ain't gonna ask about you. And tonight, I stand proud because a number of you have already made up your minds. You already know that you are going to be voting for more. But it is important for you. It's important for you to be seeing, to be having an opportunity to engage, and it's more important for me to be able to feel the pulse of the people in whose name I'm presenting myself. They say that strong women uplift strong women. Strong people uplift strong people. And tonight I am encouraged, and I come to present that to you. You've heard incredible role models, not only those who have served, but you've heard Sanchia Brashaw, you've heard Marsha Caddo, you've heard Cynthia Ford, and powerful speakers, yes. And these are people who are saying, Toni, there is a place for you. We believe that with you, we can be more as a party and we can do more to uplift not only the people of St. George North, but the people of Barbados as well. For me, it is an honor to belong to a party of women who actually want a seat and knew how to keep it. And that's a legacy that I would want to maintain. Others have served one term. But I want you to look at the women who have served. And I want you, not the ones who would have started only in 2018, but the ones who would have started previously. Women that once they got the opportunity for victory have not surrendered that victory and would not surrender it until retirement comes. That is legacy. And that's the legacy that I want to be a part of. Because I have had to reflect over the time of this campaign, and even before that, I've had to reflect on other women and other parties. And I am not one that will knock on any woman, because I said strong women have to uplift other women. But I've had to reflect on some of the women on other platforms. Women who sat down night after night and heard the abuse that was being meted out by their male colleagues. Women who themselves joined in some of that abuse against other women. And then they come to you wanting to assume positions of leadership, wanting to be able to stand as models for our children, wanting to be able to stand as models for other women, wanting to be able to stand among those who ought to be respected as being those who are able to nurture and serve. Strong voices are what you heard tonight, and another one to follow shortly. Women who have contributed to national debate, international debate, women whose voices continue to mean something. I don't come presenting myself as one that will start that journey. I come presenting myself as one who's already on that journey. Speaking for working class people, not only in Barbados, not only in the Trade Union Confederation of the Americas, not only in the International Trade Union Confederation, but also in an international labor organization. I stand proud to join the voices of other strong women in the Barbados Labour Party who know what it is about to lead, who know what it is to represent, who know what it is to serve, who know what it is to sacrifice, and to be gratified day and Billy in the cause of service for our fellow man. So young women of St. George North, people of St. George North, I'm one of those strong voices who is preaching the message of empowerment tonight. The upliftment of our people requires people who can identify with the needs of others. And as I have been in your homes, on your doorsteps, you've heard me say it before, my heartbeat is for the women of this constituency. And men, I'm not leaving you out. I just want you to follow me. I asked for the statistics, how many voters we have. Approximately 9,800 voters. Of the 9,800 voters, 52% of them are female voters. And that's significant. But of that 52%, a quarter of them, exactly 25.2%, are women under the age of 35. There was a reason why I asked for that particular statistic. Because I need to understand the people that I'm saying I want to empower. And as I go around door to door and household to household, I have been humbled. I've been humbled to hear women whose pride has given way to desperation because they have no work. But not only they have no work, a large number of that particular demographic, the 25% of the women in this constituency, do not have certificates or skills. And why am I mentioning this? Because I am one who believes that education is a pathway to empowerment. And so we cannot come and say that we want to uplift women if, as representatives, we are content to give you handouts, content to give you a little voucher, content to give you a little job as a maid or as a general worker. And it's not that every job does not matter, but women should not be made to feel in 2020 as if their fate rests in handouts because opportunity has not knocked on their door in such a way that they can take advantage of it and make something of it. And so with every encounter I have with young women who are saying, well, I left school early and I had a little job here or there, they now have 3 or 4 children to support. What I am offering to you in presenting myself to you is opportunity, because in you I see myself as a woman, and I see what could have been if opportunity did not come to me, and that's what I want to bring to you, young women, tonight. And I do not see any shame in having you level with me. I'm actually humbled because what you have been doing, you have been fortifying my resolve to serve people. You have been fortifying my resolve as a workers' representative to see beyond the workplace and to meet people at the real point where they're at in their personal lives. When I hear people come to me and they articulate their situation and they make their demands, I only see a worker of Oran or Shafet or Woolworth or wherever. But over the past few weeks, I've been able to see people in their circumstances. I've been seeing the desperation. I've been hearing the cry for work. I've been hearing the cries of women who are saying, we want to be able to uplift our family. I'm not getting support for the children, and we have nothing to eat. I don't know about other politicians, but while I understand that you cannot help everybody, it's very difficult for me to knock on your doors and hear those cries and to walk away without committing that I would do something to make your lot better. So women of St. George North, one of the ways that I'm going to be empowering you is through education. It is not enough for you simply to have a job, because your children, your children's fate, their future is sealed in the way that you are able to be empowered and enfranchised in this country. And your children have to be able to look to their mothers, and I'm speaking to mothers. They have to be able to look to you and see opportunity tonight. And we are going to jointly devise programs. I've been hearing a lot, putting together a lot, but we are going to be able to jointly devise programs that will help you to help yourselves and to help your family. Many of you want the same things that I want. And I know that because you want the same things that I want, that come November the 11th, there's only one choice. Because at this time and at this stage in our development, you've heard the Prime Minister articulate it just now. Given where we are at, we cannot afford to take chances with our future. We cannot afford to take chances with our children's future. We cannot afford to have an opposition simply for the sake of having an opposition, when now is the time more than ever we need that united voice. We need a united front. We need a representative of unity in this country to be able not only to speak for you, but to speak with you so that we can better understand and serve you. So I said I would be brief tonight. There are few more opportunities that I have to take this platform where we will share, where we will continue to talk, because you recognize that my platform was not one where I am trying to pass any knocks at another person. My platform was simply one where I am presenting Toni to you, where I am saying to you, while speaker after speaker each night can come here assured that when they present me to you, when they endorse me as one for whom you should vote, that you can have the guarantee that you are going to be supporting not the best choice for a season, but the best choice to take Barbados forward. Because what speaker after speaker is saying, that although with the best will in the world we are committed to our people, a person whose life has been devoted to serving working class people and their family can see it through a different lens. Not that I am any brighter, not that I am any better, far from that. But because this has been my focus, I can see when through housing, the worker needs to be enfranchised. I can see when it's through health care. I can see it through education. I can see it through gender. Because our development and our transformation will rest on the ability and the capacity of this country to recognize the gender component to our economic development. And so that's why I've spoken to you in terms of empowerment tonight. Because empowerment for women is empowerment for our children, for their families, and hence for our economic development. So tonight, as we prepare for the final speaker, I offer only one theme for the night, and it is the theme of empowerment. And while I have been speaking to women, particularly our young women, men, you must see yourselves in the message that I bring. Because if our women are uplifted, our homes are uplifted. If our women are uplifted, our children are uplifted. If our women are uplifted, our future is sure, because our women nurture the future of this country, and it is on their shoulders that our children and our children's children will have the kind of future that we want to see for them. So tonight, as I leave you, tonight with 10 days to go in this campaign, my message to you is one of empowerment. My message to you is one of upliftment. It's one of compassion. It's one of commitment. Together, we are going to do this. So when you go to the polls, St. George North, on November 11th, as I have been urging you night after night after night, I want you to see yourself in the vote. I want you to see your future on that ballot. And as you look to your future and as you look for upliftment for yourself, there will only be one choice on November 11th, and that choice will be more for we, more for St. George, more for Barbados. Good night, Charles Rowe Bridge. Good night, Barbados Labour Party family. I love you. God bless.